Hey everybody, thanks for checking in to Day One Coaching today. We're continuing our series on all I really needed to learn. I learned in kindergarten, and we're sticking to the basics, and we're going to start there and keep working our way up. But today's focus is don't take things that aren't yours. So when I go to people's houses with my daughter, she likes to find things that she wants to add to her own collection and take them and sneak them out the door, and I have to say, no, don't take that, that's not yours, right? We don't take things that aren't ours, right? But what about, let's take this even deeper, right? So as adults, right? Or maybe you're going through something in school and you're still kind of going through school, whatever it is, right? Don't take answers that aren't yours, for example, on an exam or something. But I know my biggest problem has always been taking on other people's challenges. Maybe they're suffering from something and I feel like I have to take that on myself. Well, that's not my suffering. That's not my hurt. That's not my experience to go through. Trying to save them only prevents them from growing. Similarly, for praise. So I love getting the feedback from people when I come across people and they say, hey, I saw your videos, saw your messages, I love what you're doing, all that cool stuff, and I love it, and you're sharing things and you're sharing the posts, and it's fantastic, and I get this praise. But the praise is not all mine to have, right? Many of you share these messages, and I'm so grateful. It's like the minute I post it, you share it. It's awesome. It means the world to me. You have no idea. But the cool thing is I can't take all that. I can't take all that praise. The praise doesn't all belong to me. So I'm not going to take something that's not mine, which is all that praise, and I'm going to say thanking people for doing their support, showing their support, and doing the things that they're doing. So you got criticism, you got suffering, things that aren't ours if it's not our story. You got praise when you could be sharing that praise with others. So even at work, you accomplish something, your team accomplishes something, and you're in these smaller circles because you have this higher visibility. Make sure you're sharing that praise publicly with the audience that you have in front of you and with your team, and taking the positive praise back to your team and sharing that praise with them so they can celebrate with you. Criticism, praise, things, like my daughter taking things. We all have these things that we don't need to take because they aren't ours. Right? We don't need to take that on. So examine something for the next 24 hours. Just kind of examine things that you may be taking on or taking that aren't yours. And how can you flip that around and kind of empower yourself to realize that you're worth more than that, that you don't need to be taking those things on, that you don't need to be taking those things, and kind of get a restart, get a reboot, and start from where you are. Well, I love you. I appreciate you. You matter. Go get them.